welcome back to the Football Chat. Today we're talking all things Fantasy Premier League. It's Game Week 5. We're going to be running through our Game Week 4 review, our Game Week 5 team selection, and all other things FPL. Of course, as always, do not follow any advice in this video. We are both idiots, as you will see from how many points I've scored this week. So if you do follow any advice, you're very lucky if it goes well, put it that way. Shall we look at Game Week 4 to start with then? Because I might cry. I might just delete my FPL team because this is a disaster. This year has been an absolute disaster. I only got 12
more points than you.
Yeah, but it frustrates me. You see, my gamble this year, I've got no Liverpool players. I've gone Arsenal.
Yeah.
So when Arsenal go and lose, well, not lose, but they don't play well. I had Jesus captained, Martinelli, and I had Saka. Saka got me 5, Martinelli 2, Jesus 2. Because obviously he got booked as well. It's just annoying. I think my biggest problem with FPL this year has been captains. Like choosing... Because I could have... If I'd captained Haaland, and I get another 16 points added to my tally, I finished on 61, that's somewhat decent. That's at least one off the average. Instead, I finished on 45, and once again my captain does nothing.
I'm the opposite to you. I've been saved by my captain choice once again. Because I captained Odegaard, who got me, obviously, 20 in the end, which is, which is nearly half my points. I only got 57. My problem is, my player's blank. I look at Tony, who's been Mr. Reliable. This is the first week he didn't score a goal. Danny Ings again didn't score. Salah didn't score. Son didn't score. Jack Harrison didn't score. Rico Henry, bit annoyed, didn't keep me a clean sheet against Everton. That was annoying. Also, I didn't know that Zinchenko was injured. That wasn't announced anywhere. Neco Williams with 1 got me subbed in.
Better than 0.
Perisic got me a clean sheet, and then I was hoping Emi Martinez also get me a clean sheet, but he didn't. So I had big players, and I got rescued by 20 from Odegaard and 14 from Diaz.
Yeah, I mean, my 45 this week owes a lot to Haaland 17, Saka 5's alright, James 7, rest nothing. Hope got save points, Son got a clean sheet point.
Yeah, I mean, I got 57, and 40 of those points came from 3 players.
The thing is, my team genuinely isn't terrible, and that's what annoys me. Because if you look at the team, on paper it should do well. But when Newcastle concede 1 at Wolves, where every other week they've been doing well, and then you've got, Trippier had a free kick in the 98th minute. Why did Shah take it? It was right on the edge. So frustrating. Son has done nothing this year, and that was the gamble. If I take Salah, who also hasn't really done much this year, it's so hard to
I've got both of them, so lucky me.
Do I take out Son and Welbeck and bring in Kane, who has been firing, and then I have Haaland, Kane, Jesus? I don't know, that just seems really obvious, though, is the problem. I feel like a lot of people have those players, so if I do well, everyone else is doing well. I've got nothing that differentiates me. Mount's been a flop, 8 points so far this year in total. That is mental. Trippier, he's done well. I mean, 7 points, 7 points, 6 points. This week only 2, but they've done very, very well, Newcastle, and I've gained a lot from that. So I'm not too displeased there. Pope the same. Walker I brought in this week, and he almost scored an own goal. Yeah. I mean, thank God John Stones need that in his own net. If not, I would be finding Kyle Walker and I'd be slapping him. Haaland, thank you. I brought him in this week. He smashed it for me. But yeah, as I mentioned, I'm well annoyed about captains. I've captained Son, Saka, Jesus, and no one's done more than get 1 assist. And that was Son in the first week, Jesus in the third. So I'm very upset. And that's how I want to talk about captains this week. I think we should make that the focus. A lot of people want to know who they should captain. I'm probably not the guy to ask, considering my track record. But I'm captaining Haaland this week. Because he's the one who's done something every week, I guess. So if he fails, clearly I'm just cursed. Because, he's scored at least 5 every week, which is more than any of my captains have done so far. Or at least level to what Son did game week 1. Yeah. So if he doesn't score, then clearly I'm just cursed.
Yeah. I'm looking at transfers at the moment.
Oh yeah, go on.
Because
we'll get into Game Week 5's team selection first in a moment, so we'll talk about that then. What are you thinking?
I'm just in the middle of it, that's the problem. Okay. This is just on the Son replacement.
I'm rolling my transfer into next
I'm
week.
looking at Pascal Gross.
I was looking at Gross.
Because that would also leave me, if I did that, that would leave me, so next week I'd have 7.5 million extra, plus a free transfer.
I was thinking Son and Bailey out for Gross and... what's his name? Diaz or Kulu.
And also, that opens me up the option, if I bring in Gross or Son, to get rid of Ings and bring in a Haaland or a Jesus.
Interesting. Or a Kane.
Because I think Gross and Haaland or Gross and Kane is better than Ings and Son.
Are you not better waiting and then doing the double transfer in a week and just seeing how Son gets on against West Ham?
I just look
a
at
West Ham
Gross
team
Fulham,
who have struggled. Yeah, but Fulham haven't looked too bad.
Okay, no.
I don't know, you do you, but I'm keeping my transfer to it and then I might double up into next week.
Yeah, I'm going to back Ings and Son for this week.
With so little time between end of the week and the deadline, I'm going to leave it. Maybe I won't make a transfer into next week.
Either it goes wrong and I've got the double transfer to take them both out next week, or it goes right and I keep them.
I might roll over and have 3 the week after, which could be very, very useful to make some big changes in my team. And to be honest, Mount against Southampton, it's the type of game where he could grab a hat-trick.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Son against West Ham, it's the type of game he could turn up for the first time this season.
I think at this point in the season it'd be better for me. This is my big thing about Son, is rather than do a straight swap like Son for Sterling or Son for De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Because I've got extra money left over, so I could do that. I think it's better for me to go for someone like a Gross, a cheaper midfielder, and then bring in a better striker.
So captain, what are you rolling with this week?
Martin Odegaard against Aston Villa
rather
at home.
Than Salah.
I think they're going to struggle against Newcastle.
I also think that. I've gone for something bold here in my team selection. I think I'm going to bring it up now. I'm starting Pope and Trippier over Raya and Mitchell. Mitchell's got a knock. Raya is against a Palace side in form, and I know he makes a lot of saves, but I'm backing Newcastle to the hill here, and I might as well take a punt.
Yeah.
Because my team's in the bin anyway. So if Pope and Trippier do keep a clean sheet against Liverpool, that's points no one else is getting.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to sit here on stream on Wednesday night praying that they keep a clean sheet. Yeah. If they lose 5-0, then I'll have to just handle the consequences. Hopefully Pope makes some saves.
Or penalty save or something like that.
I don't know, it seems stupid, but I'm going to risk it.
Yeah, it's good. You can play risks this early into the season. You've still got 33 game weeks after this.
I mean, I just want to get some consistent points in. Hopefully Haaland captain.
So you've captain Haaland for obvious reasons.
Is the safe bet.
Haaland.
Well, I have got other options out there. Because I have got Welbeck against Fulham. Who could be... It is a massive risk in my captain. Yeah.
But wait, just
I'm not
on
risking
my
my captainship.
I've gone Odegaard because he scored 26 points in his last 2 games, and Aston Villa are all over.
That's the thing.
Painful to say it.
I have 3 Arsenal players. I've got Jesus, Martinelli, Saka, but I'm so sick of captaining Arsenal players and them doing shit all. So I'm going Haaland against Forest, and he's going to score 9.
Also risking Zinchenko. It says here 75% chance of playing with an injury.
If he doesn't play, you're
Neco Williams against City.
Who else have you got? Which other defender?
Lamptey against Fulham. Lamptey doesn't play.
And I still have him second sub because he'll do more against Fulham than Neco will against City if he plays.
1-1-0-1.
I'd still have him second sub. Why is Lamptey not playing, by the way? Why is Veltman playing?
I don't know.
Why do you still have Lamptey?
Because he's a cheap defender. He's 4 mil. 4.5 mil.
Is it?
He's not.
Maybe bring in Patterson, save up 0.5 mil.
Yeah.
And he actually plays. Though he does concede at least 2 goals every week.
I'll swap him around because Lamptey might get me 1. If he doesn't get me anything, then it will be Neco Williams. If he doesn't play,
Neco might get minus points if Haaland scores 9, which he will because I've captained him. Please, Haaland, do something. But yeah, so my full team selection then, as I've mentioned, Pope and goal against Liverpool. I've got Walker against Forest, Trippier against Liverpool, Reece James against Southampton. I need a clean sheet from Chelsea this week. Then I've got Son against the Hammers. Saka and Martinelli both against Villa and Mount against Southampton. Again, Son and Mount have to deliver this week. If not, they will be gone by the weekend, I reckon.
Yeah.
Both of them. Haaland captain then against Forest. I need some points from him. Welbeck against Fulham. If he could pick up a goal or an assist, it'll make my gamble a few weeks back even more worth it. And then Jesus against Villa. I need some points. I think he will score. Okay. I'm projecting 70 this week.
Ooh.
That's what I'm hoping for. I need and other people and the average to be low.
Yeah.
I need my niche players to do well. Basically, I need Danny Welbeck to go and fire in 4 against Fulham. I need Son to score a hat-trick, who is now down to a 12% select. I need Mount, who's down to a 5% selected rate, to do something. I need Trippier against Liverpool, who no one else is going to put in their side to do something. Or like Saka's selected rate is lowish. 12% again there. I need my players that no one else has to start doing well. If not, I'm going to cry.
Leno in goal against Brighton. That sounds very stupid, I know, but I'm not going to waste a transfer on goalkeepers, and my other goalkeeper is Emi Martinez against Arsenal.
Yeah.
And I feel like Fulham could hold on for a result, and Leno might get some save points, might save a penalty or something like that.
Yeah.
Back three then, obviously Zinchenko, as I said, I'm risking his injury. I'm hoping he plays. If not, I'm in a bit of trouble. Rico Henry again. I've got him in 2 game weeks ago, and he's conceding in both. I'm hoping this week he doesn't concede, but Palace away is a tough fixture. Then Perisic against West Ham, 2 clean sheets in a row, and an assist. I'm hoping for more big points. Midfield wise, Salah and Diaz against Newcastle. I think Diaz could find a goal. Salah does worry me, especially he's so expensive and he hasn't really scored much recently.
Exactly. I mean, a 9-0 win, Salah doesn't get a goal.
I know.
I mean,
one assist in contribution.
You've got problems.
I know. It's my defensive problem with it. Yeah. Same with Son again. If he doesn't perform,
I think as much as my team hasn't been bringing many points in, I think the long-term future of the team is bright.
That's the problem. I'm in.
I think you've got injuries starting to plague your team.
Equally, if Son and Salah hit form this week, midweek.
It's why I've got the same with Son and Mount.
Exactly.
They're my problems now. If I can remedy those over the next few weeks.
Then Jack Harrison against Everton. I brought him in last week. He blanked against Brighton, but I think Everton at home, he could run riot.
Yeah.
Then obviously Odegaard captain. That's big for me. He scored 10 last time out, 16 the week before against a Villa side that is all over the shops. Yeah. He could get a few points. And then a front two of Ivan Toney, who didn't score last week but scored every other week, so I'm hoping he can bring me in a goal. And Danny Ings, who, well, he's got more chance of scoring than Tao Awoniyi. So I've got problems. I've got Ings, Awoniyi, Salah, Son.
Who's your other midfielder?
Rico Henry.
You've already put all your midfielders
yeah.
in. Yeah, you've got a lot of issues going into this week.
Keeper problems, defence problems. To be honest, last week I got 57. This week I'm aiming for 50. If I'm lucky.
Oh, so you want 50? I want 70.
Well, no, I don't want 50. I want 70. But if I'm being realistic, I'll probably hit 50.
Yeah, a bit of a short one today. We've not got too much to talk about. It was a bit of a cobbled together episode because obviously there is such a crammed in week with the fact with just the Premier League weekend just ended and we're straight into a midweek run of games. So yeah, a little bit crammed in, but we have just about managed to get it done. So yeah.
I'm in for a bit of a...
I think you are in for a stinker. The next FPL show will be out either Friday, sort of midday, late afternoon time, or Saturday morning. So look out for that. And then this time next week, hopefully on the Monday, we will have the start of our Fantasy Champions League.
Oh yeah, I've got to do that.
Team.
I've
not done my team. So but as soon as I have, I'll set up the league, and there should be a code in YouTube Community. Yes. In the community tab on our channel. So look out for that. That should be there. If not, remind me to do it on stream on Wednesday night for those of you that turn up. Yes. Where I'll be sat there praying Son gets some goals to save my fantasy team.
I need Son, I need Salah, and I need everyone.
Yes. But yeah, that is all for this week's FPL.
Yes.
Well, this game week's FPL. We'll be back in a few days' time with more Fantasy Premier League. But for now, that is all. Thank you all very much for watching. Make sure to get involved in the comments. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.